province located in the southern part of the country, which shares international boundaries with South Africa to the south and Botswana to the west. It covers 54,172 square kilometers, with a population of 345 people, with more females, of course, 398. I think that is found everywhere. Females are more than men. So as we come up with these projects, it will be good that we mainstream gender issues. This is why I'm talking about the number of females that we have in the province. The province is a gateway, a corridor for the SADC countries, which you know. Someone was talking about being a SADC chair. You said you are a SADC chair lady, director of ceremony. So you know all the countries under SADC. I guess everybody does. We boast of the border, the biggest border post in sub-Saharan Africa, which is the Bay Bridge border post. The provincial capital is Gwanda. Other towns are Bay Bridge and Plumtree. Someone will have to help me here, I think, because this thing is jumping. Maybe in Matabeleland South, we don't use technology, we don't embrace it.
It's on our laptop, so you just need to tell us the next slide, then we do it from our computer.
Oh, you do it for the computer. Okay, but in the meantime, let me finish this top part. Okay, there are 7 administrative districts, which include Beitbridge, Bulilima, Gwanda, Insiza, Mangwe, Matopo, and Umzingwane. Some people, they said they come from Umzingwane there, or Insiza. Provincial endowments, allow me to go straight to what we are made of. Matabeleland South is endowed with a wide range of natural resources, including livestock. We are known as a cattle country. Actually, we have been known as a cattle country. Unfortunately, with these natural calamities, for instance, the El Nino induced drought, our cattle are dropping. But for you as investors, you should see that as an opportunity. There are so many activities that can be done there in looking at that challenge. Okay. Matabeleland South is a huge, highly diversified mineral resource base dominated by 2 prominent geological features. I won't bother you with that. The province is endowed with valuable mineral resources such as gold, diamond, platinum, salt deposits, copper, emeralds, lithium, which is a mineral of the moment. We currently have 2 big companies that are into lithium, one in Gwanda, the other one in Caesar. We also boast of asbestos and nickel. Matabeleland South also boasts of where are we? We are home to the heritage site, the Matopo Hills. Although I know our sister province, Bulawayo, usually claims that Matopo is part and parcel of Bulawayo. It doesn't matter. We are just one region. We cannot measure on minors and start fighting over Matopo Hills. However, it is in Matabeleland South province. Matabeleland South province has adequate water sources despite its erratic and unreliable rainfall pattern. I know you'll say, what are you talking about? You are the worst affected in terms of drought. But we've got water bodies that are supplying even Bulawayo province. You know, the Mchabezis, the Ncemas, etc. The Shobe Dam, Nyankuni, etc. Let me go straight to the investment opportunities. Maybe can I call for the next slide on investments? Okay, there I am. Mining, I've already mentioned gold, tin, coal, coal-bed methane, gas, lithium, tourism, Matopo, agriculture, we have fishing products, we've got cattle ranching, small and large irrigation development schemes. Currently, we are competing with the provinces that are known for growing crops, while we are a ranching province. We have been given a big task to ensure that we also grow our own food. So as a result, wheat is on the ground, and in large numbers, we can feed ourselves. Energy and power development, with the raise that we have God given, we are one of the provinces that can provide solar for those that want to invest in solar. Please come to Matabeleland South. Transport and communication infrastructure development, we are also there. For other services, we have got housing, and at the present moment, we've got institutions that are coming up like the universities, Gwanda University. Another university should be coming up in Plumtree. So there's quite a lot that you can invest on there. Health and education infrastructure, we are a province that is lagging behind in terms of laboratories. Our students, they are mainly doing arts, commerce, etc. But we would love to see them also competing with other students in science subjects. Laboratory. If anyone is ready to come and partner with us in Matabeleland South on that issue. Banking and financial services are limited, but a good business person will know that where there are risks, opportunities are very high, or where there's lack of development, opportunities are very high. This is us. We have limited services in terms of banking, etc. If I'm not wrong, maybe we have 2 or 3 banks: POSB, Agribank, which is now called AFC, and maybe 1 or 2 banks. Those that are interested in Matabeleland South, please come for banking services, investment. I will not delve much into the issues of mining. I've mentioned that, but from the slide there, am I in the same slide with you guys? Are you sure? Because I'm in mining here. Those are the areas. Let me not belabor the point. We all know that Filapusi, that is in Caesar, Gwanda, and areas around Shangani, that's where we find this precious mineral, the gold. Lithium, we now boast of lithium. We never knew it was there. I've talked about that. And we are envisaging a situation where we will be producing batteries. We want a factory maybe there to produce our own batteries. Lithium rods, etc. I'll not belabor you with that. We were showing how much gold we can produce in the 3 mines that we have. They were hidden. They're mine X, mine Y, but these are the Blanket and How mine, and other one that is currently defunct. Let me not mention. You'll get it from my one-on-one with me. Tourism opportunities, pictorially, there we are. Matopo, that I've mentioned. As a province, we boast of the following areas under tourism: nature parks, waterfront facilities, animal viewing, crocodile beds, etc. Viewing, water sporting, canoeing, and lodges still in Matopo, but there's still more that can be done. There's a lot that can be done. In fact, we need more lodges, because when Mr. Moyo Busisa is having his trade, it's yours, Mr. Moyo. I don't know whether you are the chair or whatever. You end up looking for accommodation. So Mat South is the closest to you, Matopo area. Let's have more lodges. Anyone who wants to come and build a lodge in Matopo, you see the hands are up. Thank you so much. Accommodation to build hotels, beach resorts, lodges, I've talked about it. Still under tourism, we're looking at existing airstrips in Beitbridge Town and proposed airport in Lutumba Rural Service Center. Don't take such things as a joke. One day you'll be flying from Birmingham to Lutumba Rural Service Center in Beitbridge. Is that possible? Siyabonga. Development of Transfrontier. Can you take me back to that slide? Hello? We are far from each other. I can't even see. Just check. Next slide. Let's see. Next one. Again. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. Let me see from here, please. Just be patient. Okay. Yeah, it's okay now. Improvement of designated tourism development zones. These are Beitbridge, Gwanda, Shashe, and Limpopo. We need to improve those areas in terms of our tourism opportunities. We can also develop shopping malls in those areas. Continued on tourism opportunities, we can come up with restaurants. There's one gentleman in Bulilima, Omangwe, who is bringing Santon. Santon is one area in South Africa. He's bringing that into the rural village of Mangwe. We can have restaurants in that area. And you know what people are doing now? When they are going for their burials of their relatives or those that are paying lobola or something like that, they go and stay in such areas. There's a lodge there with, small as it is, but we can improve. I was talking about improvement. Conference facilities and convention centers, we don't have that, and we are fully in need of it. Shopping malls, theme parks, air services, travel and tourism services, hunting, safari, and community-based tourism. All these are possible opportunities that we can tap on. Agriculture in livestock, there we are. Those are our poor goats. They look so good, you can even, eat them alive. Can you see the goats up there? The structure of the goat. These goats, they are so fertile, so they multiply very, very quickly. So under agriculture and under livestock, we've got cattle, goats, sheep. The province presents great potential of livestock production, both large and small livestock, mainly because of its abundant sweet veldt. You can even taste the meat. It's so different. The meat from Matabeleland South. It's, oh yeah. If I had the way of bringing that meat to this place, you won't taste the Birmingham or London meat anymore. You will confirm with other people. All right. We used to be the second province with the largest livestock. Unfortunately, like I'm talking about these droughts, our head is dropping. So we can work together and work on that. For instance, we need balers for baling grass. At this point in time, the cattle are falling. We don't have enough balers for the province. So if somebody is interested in that, you have customers that are readily available. The clientele is readily available. We want to save our cattle. So we hope you will take that seriously. We used to have a canning factory in Matabeleland South. I've forgotten the name, Libix or something like that. Currently, there is nothing. All these cattle that are dying, if we had strategized to have them reduced at the right time before they've lost weight and canned the meat, like I'm telling you, we have the best meat. It could be brought to your areas, wherever you are in the diaspora, and you eat natural, almost organic meat compared to what I tasted yesterday. But please don't take it on me. Okay, so much about livestock. Yes, there's also dairy value chains, which include milk production, milk products of cheese and yogurt. I think there are only 2 or 3 dairy farmers in Matabeleland South. So please, there is another area where you can invest in. Citrus. I know people are wondering, citrus in Matabeleland South? Yes, Beitbridge. We currently have over 5,000 hectares in place for citrus, with a great capacity to expand. What are we doing there? Oranges. Unfortunately, we're taking them raw as they are to other countries. We also need to ensure that we produce our own Mazoe from Beitbridge. BB Mazoe. Beitbridge Mazoe. And we are encouraging everyone here. There is the land. Pecan nuts, yes, people complain that they take forever. I think you get your returns after some time, but just try it, especially most of you here, you look young, so you can be a part and parcel of that. I think it's 10 or 15 years, please correct me, but I know it takes ages. Industrial hemp, Banje, but not here, Sungisa, the one which has got therapeutic, what do you call it, value. Maybe you didn't anticipate such kind of, investment opportunities, but that's what we are. That's what we can offer. Fisheries, I mentioned that. There's a dam that is doing fingerlings in Jobe area. Right, I was talking about juice production from our own in Beitbridge there. That's why I was calling it BB Mazoe. Agro-processing of citrus from the surrounding large-scale commercial farms is happening now, but we're saying we can expand. Right? We need a plant in Beitbridge. We need a plant for processing the oranges. Manufacturing, very lean. We are a province without industry. Like I said to you, a good business person will see opportunities where there are risks or lack of development. Leather tanning, I'm talking about numerous cattle that we have. We need to have a small industry for having belts, shoes, etc. in a tannery, from a tannery. The thriving butcheries and abattoirs that are there, they throw all that, what do you call it? The hides all over, instead of us coming up with this. But with us, we can only facilitate you as the office, as the government office. Solar energy. Mat South has high solar potential sources appropriate for supplementing grid supply to the most remote areas. There we are. There is a solar field. Please, we would rather have solar. I know I'm not being sarcastic, but we all know the power cuts at home. So why not invest more in solar? These other, even with other renewable energies like the biogas, etc., etc. Solar energy there. It can be tapped to contribute towards one important economic development enabler, which is the electricity. We went to each local authority and found very viable projects within those local authorities, and we brought those projects here. So after this meeting, or after my presentation, please see me, because it's from the 10 local authorities. From the 10 local authorities. It's a whole array, housing, vocational training center, blah, blah, blah. A whole array of projects. So after this, can you see me and maybe we discuss project by project. They've been costed with what do you call it? Even the incentives for the investor. We have indicated all that. Oh yeah, it's in one project, if you go into housing with the local authority, we know worldwide you recoup 80%, but our incentive is 85% because we want to lure you extra 5%. So this next slide, it's a whole array of projects. There are more than 50, so I'll not go into this one. Otherwise, I rest my case. Thank you so much.